and Arbor B going against Team U.P on V1. Blue White Bruises making sure we're on the line. If not, I'm just going to walk away.
I-
Perfect.
Hello.
There's the lead jammer right now. Number 18 is None of Your Business. I lost my... There we go. Jam number 1 is in the books. Looks like we buts. Have to be at 0. My name is Juicy Logo. I'm here with Blue Eyed Bruiser.
Okay. Yep, we're live.
Oh,
So,
we're live.
yes, we are.
Us two are new at this, so we don't really know what we're doing. But welcome everybody online. Again, my name is Juicy Gogo.
And my name is Blue Eyed Bruiser.
You can tell the difference. She's got the really beautiful voice,
Oh,
and I
shush.
sound like a dog.
Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to the Mitten Kitten Mashup X. It is the 10th anniversary of Mitten Kitten, a tournament in all of Michigan, bringing together these amazing teams.
Amazing teams from everywhere, but I have to give you kudos because you pronounce your T's, and most people your age don't pronounce the T's. Again, another reason why I love working with you is because your so punctuality is amazing.
Thank you so much. As you can tell, we are currently watching Arbor B take on Team U.P. As of right now, we have Adrian, number 05, jamming for Ann Arbor with lead jammer status and 4 points for Ann Arbor. Right now, we've got Kim Kong jamming for Team U.P., and it doesn't look like an initial pass has been made there quite yet. Actually, coming out of the penalty box, that was a power jam for Adrian there.
Miss that. So Power Jam was sponsored by Derby Kiss, but that's over now. Team U.P. and Ann Arbor. This is a Division I game. So we're coming up to turn number 1. The King putting a good battle on, skates around on the inside, is lead jammer at this time.
And it looks like Kim Kong is officially through on the initial pass after Adrian picks up 4 more points for Ann Arbor. It looks like a total of 11 points picked up by Ann Arbor there. Team UP scoreless. That was the second jam of the game.
Like I said, if you're just joining us, welcome to Mitten Kitten X, the mashup. We haven't had this in 3 years.
Yep, our last one was 2019, just before COVID hit. That was the last one I skated in too.
Mackinac City, I think.
Nope, I believe that one was actually still in Lansing. That one was. It was just at a different venue in Lansing.
Oh, was it at the
It was at
Pepsi Center, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyways, jamming now with lead jammer status is number 179 of Ann Arbor, Sid Monster. But not far behind is number 13 of Team UP, Starbuck.
That's one thing you love about roller derby is the names that everybody has. It's kind of magical.
It totally is.
What do you want to be called? You
It's a
know,
whole separate persona that you begin to identify with, no matter how long you have it.
Yeah, and I meet people all over the United States, and they found out I'm a roller derby announcer, and they go, "Oh, do you know so-and-so?" And it's like, what's their roller derby?
Literally.
I don't know anybody's real name or government name.
Yes.
So coming up, jam number 4.
Yes, we're going into jam 4 now. Jamming for Team UP with lead jammer status is number 209, Blitz Bits. Jamming for Ann Arbor is number 187, Slamlet.
Coming up to the back of the pack. Could have got called for the back there, but they let it go. You're happy to see it's called getting your 4 points and getting out of town. That's what it's called in derby. Get as many points as you can, but if you see that jammer behind you, you don't want them to score points.
Oh, absolutely not.
And you as a skater, just to have your idea, Blue Eyed Bruiser is a skater from Kalamazoo.
I sure am.
Just a marvelous skater. She came through her last game with a few bumps and bruises. When you hit your head there, I was kind of worried.
Oh, it's okay. I can't even count on both of my hands how many times I've hit my head in the past 10 years.
and that's why roller derby is such a safe sport, because we have EMTs on the track. Nobody can come out there. There's your lead jammer right there. Number 18 is none of your business. Is your lead jammer at this time. I haven't seen who's out there for Team UP.
It looks like 7-3-1. Kim Kong, once again, who was the second jammer of the game, I believe.
I love how you looked at me and I'm like, sounds good.
Ann Arbor B having one heck of a tripod there, holding Kim Kong back. An attempted apex jump there by None of Your Business, but takes a bit of a spill to that inside line and recycles back behind number 112, Luna.
Doing a nice job keeping that jammer out. Oh, well, just took a little nap there. She did a little hop skate around her. Hop and he skip did he do that? Grab 4 points. It looks like we're just going to be get it and go.
Yep, going to be some short jams here. Once that other jammer gets out, they're like, all right, we've had enough of this funny business. Now time to move on to the next one and start all over again.
I thought I was going to catch the numbers. It's kind of hard if people are wondering what we're talking about here. We're sitting in the corner of turn number 1, so we have to kind of catch the jammers as they go by.
I can't tell. That is Adrian jamming for Ann Arbor, number 05. And I see maybe it's 1-3 jamming for Team UP, Starbuck.
Yep, that'd be her second jam of the night. It's not really night, but
I mean, it's what, 5:40 p.m.?
yeah.
It's night. Biohazard coming out of the penalty box here, looking to give some offense to Adrian on the inside line. Just enough space to get through, but lead jammer status actually going to Starbuck here.
Team UP down by 21 points, so they need to get some points on the board at this time. Yeah, they took a 2. I'll take a deuce.
Yeah, it's 2-0. So
That
even
doesn't
if you
sound right.
even 2 points, if you keep the other team scoreless, 2 points over and over and over again will slowly chip away at that score. So 2 may not seem like a big number, but over time, 2 and 2 and 2 adds up and can chip away at that.
Yeah, I concur 100%.
The score is currently 25 for Ann Arbor B to 6 for Team UP. We have 22 and a half minutes left, getting ready to go into Jam 7 here.
Usually we get between 18 and 24 jams a game. Depends if you call them off quick. Depends if they go 2 minutes. You know, there are a lot of variables. Out there is, I want to say, I only saw 3.
Yeah, it looks like it might just be number 3.
Glory Sparks is out there. Devin, who's in charge of our ET, is right in front of me. He's probably going, "You're too loud, go Juicy," because I have that.
And it actually looks like lead jammer status is going to go to Glory Sparks of Team UP. And fighting for Ann Arbor, it looks like we have number 119. Nope.
Nope.
That's not the correct. I believe it's 179 maybe. Like Juicy said, we're kind of in a corner, and I'm not wearing my glasses. So number 179
You just
is
got done skating a game, so I understand that a while ago.
179 is Sid Monster, who is jamming for Ann Arbor. Has a start in hand, fighting against a strong 2-wall of Team UP at the front of the pack, and is finally through on the initial pass. As Glory Sparks gets hit to the outside and is looking to the jam ref to call off the jam. Doesn't look like any points were picked up on that pass by Glory Sparks.
Team UP got 4.
Yeah.
But I must have missed that because right now they're holding up 0.
Yeah,
so.
they had 4 on last pass,
Yeah.
and during this second pass, they didn't pick up any extra. Score is now 25-10 in favor of Ann Arbor B.
Ann Arbor's really mixing up their jammers as they're bringing out number 187 Slamlet out there for the team in white. As I said, team in blue is Team UP, which is the Upper Peninsula, which 95% of the people know. But
And it actually looks like 209 Blitz Bits from Team UP picks up lead jammer status, but Slamlet about a quarter of a track behind.
Ripper could have entered the track before and taken out the jammer or not.
It looks like they may have started in the penalty box.
Okay.
And just got released from the box, but.
So unfortunately from where we're sitting, we also can't see the penalty box, so we can't tell you how many people are in the penalty box or if it's we call that the sin bin, so it's one of our fun calls. It looks like Ann Arbor's got 1 in the penalty box so far. Checking out the prizes here.
I was just taking a peek, just got to know what we're giving out at the end of this game.
Well, yeah, we were giving out some wonderful jam.
Yes, we are. But speaking of jamming right now, we have number 18 from Ann Arbor, Nutter Your Business with lead jammer status. And jamming for Team UP is 731 Kim Kong, who we've seen jam a couple of times already.
Moving around the track, she is not lead jammer at this time, so she just got her exercise by taking a lap.
Yeah, stretching the legs out.
And this is Team UP's first game of the day, I believe.
I believe so as
Don't
well.
quote me on this. Coming up next, you have to listen next because we got Indiana versus Ohio on this track at 7. And at 8, we have Wisconsin and Maryland, which on the track call is Bob Noxious to my right, which y'all can't see, but it's far right. He is out of Wisconsin. So, and that's just useless information.
On the jam line with lead jammer is Ann Arbor with Adrian against number 13, Starbuck.
Adrian's been out there a few times, so is Starbuck. So let's see what we got. We got a fast pack moving around the track as they come into turn 4. Oh, nice little outside move, hitting and quitting. Adrian did a nice job taking the outside, grabbing 4 points, pulling himself 32-14, coming up to jam number 11. So nice job by Team UP to nickel and dime their way back into this game. And this is kind of weird, and I think I speak for Blue Eye Bruiser. We've never done this before.
I have done the online stream announcing before. I did it for a game in Denver, actually.
Oh, cool.
But I announced from my house. So.
Oh, yeah. I looked into that. I'm like, that'd be kind of weird. I like being where the action is. But I know Lansing, when I do their games, they're all streaming, but I've never listened to it. But I don't have a headset on, and they're just doing it. They're picking up the voice over the track.
It looks like number 179, who was jamming for Ann Arbor. 179 is Sid Monster going to the penalty box, giving Team UP a power jam.
Power jam.
Which is a great opportunity for them.
Red Rum Skate Shop is sponsoring this power jam. All jams, power jams are sponsored by different companies, and they pay for this advertisement, but not today. We're just throwing out names. So we are on, like I said, jam number 11. We got a power jam for Team UP. So good time for them to get some points as Blitz Bit coming around.
Ann Arbor doing a wonderful job doing a penalty kill, though. The entire time Sid Monster was in the penalty box, they were able to hold Blitz Bits back.
Nice try by their number 15, Cora Slane, to take out the jammer, but to no avail as she powered right past her.
Sid Monster now threw on the initial pass after 4 points have already been picked up by Blitz Bits. Hits the wall and calls off the jam. It looks like I will update you in a split second here once the jam refs speak to the outside pack ref. Looks like 3,
yep.
4.
Oh, no, 4.
Looks like a full 4 points picked up there by Blitz Bits.
Got to have an extended finger on that jam ref. It's
oh, yeah.
Short, but I guess I'm not one to talk either.
And it looks like we have an official review. Looks like an official review was called by Ann Arbor here. I am not sure if the referees come over and speak with us to let us know.
Well, they'll probably speak to the track officials. We're just online, but hopefully we will listen to them. But they haven't been doing a lot of it because they're trying to keep it moving. Once in a while, they just yell over to you like, oh, okay, you're talking to me.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a ear of corn in the house.
Yeah, that's actually Rogue, who is from Team Indiana.
Oh, nice.
Who is playing at the game on this track after this game. As you spoke about earlier, Team Indiana versus Team Ohio plays next. And Rogue is wearing this wonderful ear of corn costume. Rogue is known for crazy outfits, crazy costumes.
I wonder if she's promoting corn or E60 fuel.
You never know.
E60 fuel is made of corn. And there's a big facility in Indiana. So
I was going to say, or she skates for corn-fed roller derby. So
that's right, yeah.
She could just be representing her home league since corn-fed is not here.
Right. There is a lot of teams here. Traverse City, Lakeshore Roller Derby, Downriver. This is my 3rd game of the day, and I've seen some great games. To be honest with you right now, my horses are out with Kalamazoo. Both their teams look, I call it the second game Killer Crew 2, sorry. I named them a new name because they both say Kill a Crew.
Our charter, our number 1 roster is Kalamazoo Kill Stars.
Yeah.
The second roster.
But they didn't have that the right way, so I was just calling it Kill Crew. But they looked very strong as one scored over 400, one team scored over 300, which I have never seen that in roller derby, a 400 score. So that was very exciting to watch.
I will give you guys all, if you haven't been tuning in with the games today, I will give you an update for all of the games that we've had so far and the scores. The first game of the day was actually Kalamazoo Kill Stars versus Detroit MCDL. Lots of letters here. And that was, the final score was 451 Kalamazoo Kill Stars to 52 for Detroit. Another game that happened early in the day was Grand Raggedy Attack versus Chemical City. Score was 221 Grand Raggedy to 114 Chemical City. The third game was Downriver.
Yep, versus Irish Hills.
Yep, Downriver versus Irish Hills. Downriver was 177 to Irish Hills 127. The next game was Kalamazoo Kill Crew versus the Mid-Michigan Mayhem, which was actually a combination of multiple teams. It was like a pickup sister team.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they did a nice job for not skating together a
Oh,
lot.
absolutely.
So you love seeing that when these smaller teams come to events like this, and they just put a team together.
And that score was 337 Kill a Crew to 114 Mid-Michigan. And the game just before this one was Ann Arbor C versus Lansing B. Ann Arbor C 241, Lansing B 79. And now that we're here, we have number 187 Slamlet jamming for Ann Arbor, who has lead jammer status, as it looks like the Team U.P. jammer is in the penalty box at the moment. So power jam for Ann Arbor, 4 points picked up by Slamlet.
Yep, just what they need. Power jam sponsored by Greater Lansing Sports Authority. So without them, they throw money at this event. So we call their name out. So thank you very much for Greater Lansing Sports Authority, and thank you for Lansing Roller Derby for putting on a wonderful, wonderful event. Boy, that was smooth, wasn't it? She took an inside lane and then skated around turn number 4 and turned it onto the outside to grab 4 more points. So, oh, there's an inside.
Slamlet getting a nice hit there from number 231, Aurora. But Slamlet manages to stay in bounds, picking up the 4 points for Ann Arbor, as the Team U.P. jammer is out of the box and through on the initial pass. Slamlet calls off the jam.
That's got to be like a 19, 20-point jam.
Looks
Yeah,
like
that's a 19-point jam.
Let's see. I don't know if they added those 3 points on there. Yep, actually, I think they did, because if there's 16 is 4. So that was actually
Wow.
6 laps around the track, because the first lap, you obviously don't pick up any
right.
points.
So here we are. We're coming into shade under over 14 minutes to go. 51-22. Ann Arbor out to a quick stop. Oh, there's a nice hit right off the jam line. I did not see who laid the lumber on that.
I did not, but I did see Kim Kong on the inside line picking up lead jammer status. Number 18, which is Nutter Your Business, jamming for Ann Arbor.
With a sore little butt right now because she took a great hit. Oh, look at that. She did a little shake and bake and then just stopped right on her toe stops. It went right. She stole a point. Nice job by Nutter Your Business, grabbing a point. Well, I have to admit, wearing headphones, I'm kind of getting warm too now. I'm like, huh, that must be the
Juicy's
key.
been complaining all day about how cold it is up here in Michigan.
Yeah.
It's really not that cold.
I call for okay, we're going to compare temperatures. Where I'm from, what is it here?
We can do that after this jam. Jamming right now, we've got number 05, Adrian of Ann Arbor, and it looks like number 13, Starbuck.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, right in front of us, turn number 1, some great action. Starbuck trying to get through, nice 3-wall there, 2-wall, 1 fell down. By Ann Arbor, finally clears, does not have jam, but still put a great effort in to get through the pack. It's always not about the lead jammer in roller derby. It's watch what happens in the pack. It's just amazing.
Just so you all know,
Okay.
it is 50 degrees and raining here in Lansing right now.
And where I'm from, it's 86 degrees. So
And that is way too hot. I would
negative.
much rather be in 50-degree rainy weather than 86-degree sunny weather, personally.
No. Heck no. You drink a lot of water, you sweat it out, so you think you're losing weight. It's all in your perspective of things.
You know what? Fair enough. Next jam has started, and it looks like we have number 3 for Team UP, Glory Sparks, jamming. And it looks like we've got number 179, Sid Monster, picking up a penalty for a high block. This will be a power jam for Team UP and Glory Sparks, going against a strong Ann Arbor 2-wall.
Power Jam
taking a big
sponsored by
spill.
Modern Skate and Surf. They are here on site today.
No lead has been declared yet, so
Nope,
Glory Sparks
Glory Sparks
looking,
is-
just taking a second.
Yep.
And the jam is going to be called for an injury, so we will
Yep.
be right back.
Again, we love that we have the EMTs on site here.
Just want to remind everybody that coming up next September, put it on the calendar, it's Roller Skating Wars. And that's going to return to this center, the Lansing Center. And we'll have teams from across the world, borderless teams, provinces, territories.
I hate to
and
see
states.
that, but it looks like she's
And I'm
sprained an
telling you,
ankle.
That is going to be a lot of fun.
Can't put any pressure on her right foot.
Well, she's getting escorted over to the EMTs to get analyzed now, made sure that everything is as okay as it can be. You know, injuries are never a fun thing. Take it from me. I'm in the process of recovering from a hyperextended knee, assuming a PCL injury.
yeah, would you-
Definitely have not let it heal as long as I should, but I can't leave my team down a skater. It's only been like a month, and I've
Yeah.
skated at almost every practice since it happened.
Well, yeah, when I saw you go down that game, I'm like, uh-oh. Because I thought you re-injured your knee or
Oh no! Luckily, it's just one of those injuries that when you fall on it, it just tenses up really, really, really tight for like 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden it just a big release of tension, and it no longer hurts anymore.
Oh, thank God for that. Because even though injuries are part of the game, we do not like seeing them.
And that's why we have to have these EMTs on the track,
Yep.
because injuries are so common in roller derby.
Games
No, so
cannot
despite all
stop.
the safety
Yeah.
gear we have, you know.
Yep. I mean, you see the tape on the floor. There's a rope in there, so the skaters know.
A
where
beautiful
they
hit
are.
to that outside line by number 94, Biohazard there. On the jamming for Team UP, I cannot see their number, but it looks like number 179, Sid Monster, out of the penalty box now, which was just enough time for Blitzbits, who is the jammer for Team UP, to pick up lead.
Now, did Biohazard skate for?
Biohazard has
Lansing.
a large, expansive
Yeah.
amount of teams under her belt. She's skated with Lansing, Ann Arbor, Kalamazoo,
Yeah.
Battle Creek. She's been to a lot of teams, and every team is happy to have her.
Oh,
She
God,
is such
yeah.
an asset.
Yep.
She
Oh,
just
maybe
gave me a
she-
little hip bump
yeah,
there.
maybe she heard us
She's my
talking
little
about
buddy.
her.
We're little besties outside of this. She actually has a T-shirt of mine from when they went to Lobster Roll in
Oh.
Massachusetts. But she couldn't find it, so she didn't bring it to me today. But
Yeah, I know. I left a bunch of stuff at home too. I was gonna bring my mitten kitten hat, and got on the plane and went, oh, I left it at home.
jamming for Ann Arbor is Slamlet, picking up lead jammer status quite quickly within 5 seconds.
That's what you out of the box, like they got shot out of a cannon. They're like 56 to 27. She's like, I'm not standing for this. King Kong is out there. Kim Kong out there, number 731, is not lead jam, but coming up to the back of the pack. So we got a call off, so we're gonna hit it and quit it. Let's get our 4 points. Just keep going.
Score is now 60 for Ann Arbor B to 27 for Team UP. Just over 9.5 minutes left. That was jam 17, so we're now going to jam 18.
Yeah. And again, like we said, get up to 25 jams for every 30 minutes. Each period is 30 minutes long. We take a 10-minute break in between. Usually they do 15, but there's so many games going on, we don't want to fall behind. The schedule is going really well today. Hold out, knock on wood.
Jamming now for Team UP is Starbuck, who picks up lead jammer status. Jamming for Ann Arbor is number 18, Nutter Your Business.
None of your business. I've heard that a lot. And 13 to the outside. Good little three-wall there by Ann Arbor.
Consisting of number 713, number 9, and number 359.
3 points.
Each.
Stole some points.
Both of them scored 3 points.
Nice. That'd be a wash, but Team UP should be very happy with that, as they did not have lead jam. So good hustle points there by Team UP, sporting those beautiful blue jerseys.
On the jam line now, I can see number 05, Adrian, for Ann Arbor. And unfortunately, Ann Arbor's wall is blocking the Team UP jammer. But some beautiful footwork on that inside line. And it looks like 209 is jamming for Team UP Blitz Bits. But Adrian picking up lead jammer status.
Adrian with a nice move there to get lead jam.
Blitz Bits getting hit out by number 77. Who I actually don't have on my roster. Hang on 1 second here. 77. For Ann Arbor.
I don't either.
Maybe it's 71 and not 77. Fresh AF.
Yeah, which is a great name because we all want to say it, but we can't.
Adrian through with 4 more points for Ann Arbor. And it looks like we did have a star stash by Team UP.
Yeah,
Blitz
209. He's got it on there. Blitzbit is jamming now, trying to catch up to the back of the pack. Blitz has got some good wheels. I'm going to go 1.5. Do you get her hips in front?
Oh, I think the blocker that I was looking at is actually number 22, not 77. It's number 22. Oh. So number 22 was Mo Dracula, who did a really nice hit.
I think they're going to, I thought they, don't believe me, but, and I thought Team UP stole a point there, but of course I'm wrong. So I'm good with it.
On the jam
68-30, we're down by 38 points. Team UP in blue, which is nothing in Derby. We've seen a 28-point jam today already.
We've got number 179 for Ann Arbor, Sid Monster, jamming against Kim Kong.
Yeah, 731. It's funny, we might not know all these skaters' names, but after a few minutes, you're like, oh yeah, I can tell who that is.
Number 1020, Durabell from Team UP, going to the penalty box for a directional penalty. Kim Kong looking for some offensive help on the outside, but a nice hit from Biohazard sends her to the floor as Sid Monster does a hop and a skip on that inside line there.
I just love Jammer coming out for Ann Arbor, giving hand signals. Everybody's looking, okay, what am I going to do?
Sid Monster getting some offense on the inside line for number 15, Cora Slane, making that hole nice and open. 4 points for Ann Arbor B.
Durabella is out of the box, number 1020 for Team UP. I have to admit, I think this is the quietest I've ever been in a roller derby game. Usually I'm just yelling at people.
I know, you just get to just talk.
This is totally different. It's kind of cool.
It's nice that my throat isn't as dry as it normally would be because I don't have to project as far.
Yeah, and I was going to grab some halls, but I forgot. Oh, yeah, I got a microphone on. I can't drink. See, we're neither of us are used to this. But on the house call is Booty Fett and Bob Noxious, and they're doing a nice job calling over. I look at the other game across the room. It looks like Lakeshore's up 151 to 82 from Small Town Outlaws. So that is on the other live stream.
Looks like that jam came to a natural conclusion, I believe. 3 points picked up by Ann Arbor B there. 11 points total. We have 4.5 minutes left. Score is 79 to 30 in favor of Ann Arbor. Oh, these are glittery.
I know.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
have
like glitter?
I like glitter, but only when it's consensual to have it. And you just handed me this glittery bracelet with no warning, and now I'm covered in glitter.
Well, oh yeah, so am I. Probably looks better on your hair. I'll just put some in my beard. There we go. Coming up, jam
right
number
now.
21. Starbuck going against Slamlet. I always forget it's on the board behind us, but you can't see it. 187. Jeffrey Dominator went to the box.
Both jammers picked up 1 point on that pass. Oh, just kidding. There was a correction, and Arbor B did not pick up any points, so it was a 1-0 in favor of Team U.P.
We'd like to give a shout out to all our non-skating officials and skating officials that make this happen, along with the EMTs. They do a marvelous job of keeping this running smoothly. Oh, Team UP shot out of a cannon, number 209, Blitz bit. Oh, you're right about this glitter. You now have it all over me, so that's
our
going
lead
back.
jammer here is Blitzbits.
Oh,
Goodness
we
gracious.
got a track cut.
No, it's actually a forearm penalty. You can see
I thought, okay, I didn't see that.
You
so.
saw the movement.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
and then I looked down. So we got a power jam, much needed power jam for number 209, Blitz bit. But look at the good work by Ann Arbor. Throwing some hips, throwing everything at the jammer, not letting the jammer go through, which has got to be extremely tiring for the jammer. You know, like the first 2 games I announced, there was 2 or 3 skaters skated both ways. I mean, both games. I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
Jam is called off after picking up 3.
Well, again, we're counting fingers from here.
Right.
And you don't have your glasses.
I do not. I didn't wear them. I didn't want to break them on the track. And the way that I think about this is if I wear my glasses on the drive there and then I have to take them off for the game, my eyes have to readjust and things are going to be blurry.
Oh, yeah.
More blurry, as opposed to me just not wearing them at all during the day. If my vision is never clear, then it can't see more blurry.
Well, the good thing is I must be looking good then if I'm all blurry. How you doing?
Kim
Look at
Kong
that.
picking up lead jammer status for Team U.P., but none of your business.
None of your business. Out there again, 2 jams in a row. No, I take that back. Shouldn't jam last time. Sorry. Looks like we have an empty sin bin, which is a penalty box. So, they did the hit and quit real fast on that.
Looks like Kim Kong picked up 2 points.
Yeah.
No points from Ann Arbor.
79-36. Boy, we got 23 jams in. We're coming up to 24. So
yeah.
It's been a great, clean game.
Not many jams have gone over a minute long.
Yeah, and no timeouts. And
well, we had an official review at one point.
Yeah, we don't know we still don't know what happened.
Nope, have no clue. Sorry, y'all. But that doesn't matter anymore because we have a new jam starting.
Yep, and Adrian's out there, 05 for Ann Arbor.
And it looks like number 13, Starbuck for Team U.P. Adrian fighting through at the front of the pack, getting lead jammer status as we get a big hit on turn 1.
Yeah, pile up on turn 1 of Starbucks, rolling around, mopping the track up. Look at getting up on those toe stoppers. Feet never stopped and wiggled right through there. Grabbed 4 points.
Starbuck looking to pass the star to number 085, Ripper. And Ripper has received the star through on the initial pass as Adrian threw for 4 points for Ann Arbor, getting the signal to keep going from the bench.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
It looks like they're going to run this jam down until halftime.
We both just turned around and, there's 10 seconds left. So the first period is just about in the book, so.
This will be the last jam of the first half of this game.
91-36 so far.
Ripper's getting bridged back by Ann Arbor's captain, Shrewd Folly. As Biohazard coming up to play some offense on the outside line for Adrian very successfully.
Yeah. And like you said about Bio, she is just an amazing skater. Always seems to be in the right place at the right time.
Always.
Just do whatever it takes.
And Adrian just slicing through that Team U.P. pack like a butter knife.
Yep. what do they say? A hot knife and cold butter. That used to be the Yankee call. New York Yankees.
It actually looks like Adrian is going to the penalty box for a back block call. So this will be a power jam for Ripper here. There's only 8 seconds left in this jam, though, so Ripper is not going to be able to get much done in that time.
She's got to pick those legs up. Her teammates just told her, hey, this is a power jam.
All right, this is halftime. Score is 99 Ann Arbor, just shy of that century mark. 240 Team U.
Sun chips are amazing. I had some earlier.
I got my Bona button and my...
Oh, I didn't see that one. All right, Juicy Go-Go back here with Blue Eye Bruiser for period number 2.
Welcome back, everybody. Halftime is now over. I believe that was 15 minutes.
You were what? I was adjusting my...
I said I do believe it was 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Not 10.
Yeah. No. It was 10. We went and checked, or I went and checked. No one is in damage of being kicked out. You get 7 penalties in a roller derby game. We have one person with 4. We're not going to say their name. But there's nothing. So, and we're not too worried about penalties right now. Ann Arbor has very little penalties. The officials over there are bored. Number 05 jamming right now is Adrian. Does not have lead, so I was wrong on that.
Actually looks like lead belongs to Blitzbits.
Little jammer on jammer action there.
Little knocking on the door there.
I'm loving the hand signals here from the Jamroff, number 9630. I do not know who he is. I usually get all the officials' names.
I recognize his face, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, when I'm on the call. With a small break in between. The COVID break. Ooh.
Looks like jamming right now. We've got number 179.
179.
Sid Monster versus number 731, Kim Kong. Sid Monster picking up lead jammer status for Ann Arbor, but Kim Kong about half a track behind.
We got a 51-point lead at this time for Ann Arbor. So let's see what Team U.P. comes out with here in the second half. As we got number 81 out there, Whippoorwilla is setting up a wall there. It looks like we got maybe 1 in the box. Am I counting that right, Bruce? Nope. Oh, yep, 1 in the box for Team U.P. Bio setting a little screen there on the outside. Let's see if it works. A little seal off there. Nice. Very nice teamwork there. Yeah. Very nice.
Bio opening up that outside, allowing Slamlet to get by for lead jammer status for Ann Arbor. Bio trying to take that inside line, but number 13, Starbuck, able to sneak by through on the initial pass as Slamlet getting bridged back and is calling off the jam. No points for Starbuck, 2 for Slamlet.
Did not like what she saw out there, so you might as well, like we talked about earlier, get a couple points. Move on down the road. Move to the next jam.
Yep,
and again, that's why we had, what, 24 jams in the first period, which is wonderful.
That's more derby action for us, right?
Yeah. We're just having a good time hanging out here. Again, I'm Juicy Go-Go. And I'm with Blue Eye Bruiser from Kalamazoo.
On the jam lane, on the inside line, wide open space for number 18, Nutter Your Business of Ann Arbor. While it looks like I'm sorry, there's a referee directly in my line of sight. 209, Blitzbits.
Yeah, these darn officials keep doing the right thing.
Oh, you know, doing their jobs. How dare they block my
how dare they.
Looks like 085 Ripper going to the penalty box. After the jam is called, 1 point picked up by Blitzbits. So it looks like Team U.P. will be starting with 1 blocker, specifically the pivot in the penalty box.
Oh, we broke the century mark, so those of you at home, go ahead and
Take
drink.
a drink, your water, your coffee, your tea, your energy drink.
They are serving alcohol here. I saw that. Which
if I wasn't skating, and
wasn't
driving an hour and a half home.
Yeah, driving with you there. That's the key right there. We don't encourage people to drink and drive, especially
Please do not.
anywhere.
Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and skate. Don't drink and
announce.
I mean, that can be kind of fun depending on who you are.
No, because I have a bad mouth, so once
okay.
I start
These are
drinking
adult games.
F this, F that.
They're adult games.
Yeah. There is a tournament in Wisconsin where you can, which I'm going to ask Bob Noxious about it. And I was, they encourage you to swear and be dirty, and I'm like, sign me up for that. I mean, dirty in a good way.
Yes.
In a good way.
Looks like
Luna
Adrian.
is taking a break.
Adrian is lead jammer status for Ann Arbor.
Ripper back out on the track.
Ripper and Jeffrey Dominator doing a little flip-flop there as Kim Kong through and doesn't pick up any points.
But she looked good going around the track.
Very nice technique.
That's what it's all
Very
about.
speed skater technique. 4 points total picked up by Adrian on that pass.
We do see some of these skaters go to speed skating. I mean, look at our Olympic gold medalists started out in the roller derby. Trying to call people over. Yeah, you can.
One of my friends borrowing a charger of mine. On the jam line for Ann Arbor is Sid Monster on the toe stops, but knocked out of bounds by Ripper. And for Team U.P.
Going to the box, muffin top.
Lead jammer going to Starbuck of Team U.P. here.
Oh, I just thought you said we're going to Starbucks. I'm like, okay. I'll get a $10
Only if you're
coffee.
paying.
Yeah. I haven't bought in a while. Bought your pizza like 8 years ago, didn't I?
Didn't I buy you Sweetwater's donuts too?
Well, that's because you guys promised me Sweetwater
Yes.
donuts and never came through.
Not
and finally
me.
You came
told
through.
me
Yeah.
that they had been promised previously, and
And-
I followed through.
And you did, and they were freaking amazing. It's like, wow. I don't eat a lot of donuts, but I ate that donut. I own that donut. That does not sound right, but I'm okay with it because we're on jam number 7. You got a shade over 23 minutes to go. There's your jammer right now, 107.
187. It's
187,
Slamlet.
which we should know that. Slamlet.
And for Team UP, it looks like I can't quite see their number, but they're fighting hard against that back pack.
Great job by 731.
Blitz bits.
Man.
She's definitely got some blitz going on.
Yep, and right now, it's funny, we have to call MVPs for this game. And the last game, we gave it to one of the losing team members because they did such an amazing job. You know, so it's not all about who wins the game. It's whoever performs does a great job. And unfortunately, we get to call those.
We're actually going to be giving out 2 awards. We're going to be giving out an MVP, only one, for the game. And we're also giving some Kutchley Jam to the jammer with the highest scoring jam of the game. So far, Adrian, I believe, is our highest scoring with 20 points.
Yeah, and the 2 games I've called, we didn't do that. So I'm sorry for those other 2 teams that I messed that up. But we read it wrong. Oh, pile up on the jam line. We might have an injury on the track.
All right, we will be
None
right
of your
back.
business does not look like she's feeling very well, as everybody kind of fell on top of her. So we'll have a moment of silence. I don't know if we're supposed to do a moment of silence on the air, but out of respect for the skater, we will.
I know at least Lansing flips away to an injured skater's screen.
Oh, nice.
So there's no camera, they can't see them, and you can't hear the announcers. I'm hoping they're doing that here, maybe.
Devin's not looking at us, so, but
Maybe not.
yeah, he's under the caution tape over there. And again, Devin is in charge of the IT, so. Oh, None of Your Business is back up and skating off, which we love to see.
Looks like it might be a slight ankle thing. They were kind of holding their ankle up a little bit, but hopefully nothing too serious.
Right. We don't want to see any serious injuries. I know over the years I've seen some broken noses, and you just go, wow. Okay, here we are getting back out on the track. Team UP's bringing out Kim Kong again to jam. We've got nobody in the sin bin. So it's a full all skate. I don't know if anybody remembers when they were younger, it was an all skate and a light would come on, or girls only, men only. There's your lead jammer, 05, Adrian. King Kong right half a lap behind. Fast pack moving at this time. Adrian on the inside, up on the toe stops. Nice move on the inside. Grabs 4 points and calls it off. We'd like to give a shout out to Team U.P. coach DJ Jazzy and the coach for Ann Arbor's Candy, Hammer, and Jax. So thank you very much for the coaches. You know, these players and skaters put in so much time and effort. This isn't a cheap sport to be in, and you got to pay for track time, uniforms, insurance. You know, they pay their own way. I did see the Outlaws do have a sponsor. That was kind of cool to see. So it's nice to see when teams get sponsored. So if anybody wants to sponsor a team or sponsor anything, go to their Facebook page. We've got a power jam out there for number 179. Sid Monster has one in the box for Team U.P. sporting those blue uniforms. Ann Arbor wearing not all white. They got a cool stripe down the side. I'm a big uniform jersey person, so I love to see that. So coming up to the back of the pack is Sid. Gives a little hand signal going on the inside. Can't get through anywhere. So go to the outside on turn number 4 and says, you know, I'm calling this off because we can have a power start to start the next jam. And as you all know, DJ Jazzy is out there. He wants to confer with something. He's talking to the official. He's the coach of Team U.P. I don't know if he owns a jazz studio, but it's just DJ Jazzy. He's calling a timeout at this time. He could look like he owns a jazz studio. I'm Jazzy Hands. So we're taking a short timeout here. 1:18:49. Shade under 20 minutes to go. Coming up to jam number 11. And the only reason you're hearing my voice right now is Blue Eye Bruiser is circling and putting team winning in the schedule. So you will hear her voice next while I do what she's doing. As usual, like in college and high school, cheat off her sheet.
So it currently looks like, while we're on this timeout, I'll give you a quick breakdown of what we have so far for the games tomorrow.
Break it down.
So game 2, we're looking at Division 2 right now. First game tomorrow is Saturday at 1:45 on track 2. It'll be the Kalamazoo Killa Crew versus Downriver.
Well, there we go.
And then we'll see Ann Arbor C playing Grand Raggedy Roller Derby's Attack team at 3:30 p.m. on track 2. And then whoever wins both of those games will play for the first place game
And
on
did you
Sunday.
see the trophies over there?
I did. The trophies look
Yeah.
super cool. But let's not talk about that right now. That's the future. Right now, we've got Slamlet jamming for Ann Arbor, and it looks like Starbuck out of the penalty box for Team U.P. jamming. But
Slamlet's
Slamlet,
out there for Ann Arbor, has lead jam. Oh, coming up on the outside, like, oh, that was pure beauty. Split a 2-wall. I don't think they were quite ready for her, but
Slamlet reapproaching the back of the pack here, going to that outside and shooting to that in. Getting stopped up a little bit, fighting its strong 2-wall over at turn 3.
Pepper
for
going
that.
to the box for something. Oh, we got 2 in the box for Team U.P. Not what they need at this time. Oh, 187 slam. Just a beautiful. It looks so fluid. The move she just made on the last blocker there, but there's only 2 people out there for Team U.P. right now. And that's a jammer and a blocker. 81 trying to hit somebody to free up her jammer. That's Whipper-Willa. And 187, Slamlet is just skating around on the inside. Right now she's got 20 points, so this will probably be our largest jam. Pepper, oh, ducks under Pepper. Pepper tried to give her a hip check and she saw it coming. Now we're back to, we have a power jam, not what Team UP needs at this time. But Pepper finally took her out. This is the first time. 28-point jam. 146 to 49 with 17 minutes to go in this game. Luna's out there ready to rock this world. She skated out of the bench with a vengeance. Just to line up, we still have two people I'm trying to catch. Can't quite see the penalty box, but it looks like they have two in the box for Team UP. 05 Adrian is your lead jammer at this time, coming up turn number 4. So looking to the bench, like, what do I do? Out on the track for Team UP is 209. That would be Blitzbit. Oh, we got Blitzbit is down. You just wonder if this track is getting slippery because her feet went right out from under her. And it's kind of cool, all the action. We got a game started on the other track. That'd be Lansing out there. We got a team in the warm-up track, so there's a lot happening here at the Lansing Civic Center in beautiful Lansing, Michigan. This event put on by Lansing Roller Derby and AK 40 OZ. Nice job by them. I think Mama AK is in the house. I haven't talked to her, but she's a wonderful human being. Most people are wonderful human beings. So we appreciate everybody that helps us here. Ms. Hyde, Yar, Bad Attitude, and Andy Wardahl are our fabulous hosts. So special thanks to Greater Lansing Sports Authority, so everything they've done. So good job. So out there now, 179 is jamming. That Sid Monster has lead jam on jam number 13 with, it's an all drink. It's a 100-point lead. So you always drink on that.
Sorry, y'all. I was in my bubble here, figuring out what teams are playing when, and everything that we know so far.
And now I'm gonna cheat off her, and so
I will take over here.
I will try to be quiet.
All right, we've got number 179, Sid Monster for Ann Arbor, jamming against Kim Kong. 4 points for Kim Kong as Sid Monster calling off the jam after picking up 4 more points as well. Looks like even across the board there. Score is 156 Ann Arbor to 57 Team UP. Just shy of 15 minutes left in this game. But 99 point spread. It's going the wrong way. And it looks like Ann Arbor is going to call a team timeout here. So while we have this team timeout, let me finish going over what we know so far for the games tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are going to see at 1:45 p.m. for D2, Killa Crew versus Downriver. And at 3:30 p.m., you're going to see Ann Arbor C versus Grand Rapids Attack. You will also see Lansing B and Chemical City at 9:15 a.m. for a consolation game. And you will also, at 10:40 a.m., see Mid-Michigan Mayhem against Irish Hills. And that's so far what we know for D2. D1, we're going to see Kalamazoo's A team face whoever wins this game. So it could be either Team UP or Ann Arbor. As of right now, it is looking like Ann Arbor B, but anything can happen in the next 15 minutes.
So true there.
Yeah, and then we will know Lakeshore will be playing tomorrow at 12:45 p.m. against either Lansing A or Traverse City. They are currently playing on the other track, but it's just gotten started. There's no way to know who is going to win that just yet.
Yeah, it's 4-0.
Yeah, 4-0, and it looks like maybe there's been like 2 jams. It looks like there's like 28 minutes or something left. But that's what we know so far for D1. We'll know some more after these next 2 games come to their conclusion. But jamming, we have Slamlet once again for Ann Arbor against Starbuck for Team U.P.
And then after this isn't over because now we're getting the state games in. Indiana's versus Ohio at 7 o'clock on this track. And on the other track, we got Maryland versus Wisconsin. So that's something to look forward to. And like Bruiser said, Lansing A is playing Traverse City on the other track, just started. And so, wow, look who's in the house. Yar's dad's here, and this guy's just amazing. He is techno, as I say that. He can fix all and do all.
Looks like we're starting with one Team UP blocker in the penalty box, but a full Ann Arbor wall. But that tripod of Team UP blockers holding back Adrian, just as Adrian sneaks around on the toe stops on that outside line. But Team UP's jammer looks to be Blitzbits, fighting on the outside line, getting nudged out by the captain of Ann Arbor, Adrian.
Oh, nice hit there, pushing Adrian out of bounds on turn number 1.
Biohazard picking up a directional call there.
I just saw that. We both just looked the same thing. So,
but Adrian, after recycling, comes back in through on the inside line there, through for 4 points, as Blitzbits fighting against those Ann Arbor walls, but Blitzbits actually going to the penalty box for illegal contact.
Shrewd Volley went to the box too. It's like the captain. So,
This is a power jam for Adrian here.
Oh, power is just what. It's not just what they need, but you get it while you can.
I was gonna say, they won't turn one down. Adrian has one to beat through.
I love how Adrian just went, oh, am I good? Am I good? It's like, oh, okay, I'm good.
Adrian, 4 more points. 8 points so far for this jam. Getting a little bit of offense there from number 359, Wolfstone Crash. Adrian through, calling off the jam, freezing the Team UP jammer in the penalty box, meaning Ann Arbor is going to start on a very short power jam.
So we got a power start with probably about a 7-second power
I was going to say,
jam.
jammer is standing, so that means less than 10 seconds.
Yep, I didn't see that, so yeah.
And they do still have a blocker sitting in the box.
Still got one in the box. So, and this has been a great clean game too. So not a lot of penalties.
Looks like Team UP is calling a team timeout real quick. So once again, to update you on the score, 12 points were scored that jam by Adrian this last round, bringing the score for Ann Arbor B to 172. Team UP at 57 with just shy of 12 minutes left in the game. We have gotten 15 jams down so far. And yeah.
I just yawned, I'm sorry. I'm like,
you're fine.
You're the one with the baby and I'm the one yawning, but.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine.
You're the one with the
You've
2-year-old that's a 12-year-old size, but.
He's massive, but he's amazing. But.
No, I'm on the same time zone as here.
Yeah, but I was saying you've had time away from having itty-bitty babies.
Oh, my God. No, I now raise a 7 and a 4-year-old. So.
Oh, well, they're not itty-bitty babies.
No, just enough to talk back to you and go, what? Like,
excuse me.
And the girls are worse. It's like, what? But, yeah, they're 4, so how do you get mad at something like that?
Right. Just still a tad too young.
Yeah. Starting that attitude, it's entertaining. You just go, huh. Good luck when you're 16.
That was a very short power start. It wasn't even 7 seconds.
Yeah.
It was like 3. Lead jammer status going to Ann Arbor. It looks like number 179, Sid Monster. As Blitzbits out on the initial pass through the outside line there. Some nice skating figure right there.
Oh.
Sid
Get to
Monster
hit it,
calling
quit
off the
it,
jam.
grab our 4 point, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm all right with it. Again, we had 23 jams the first game. Nothing wrong with that. Coming up, jam number 16. Again, we're going to get a bunch of jams because there's still 10 minutes left in this game. And it's everybody's game. It's 176-57. There's your lead jammer right there, Slamlet, number 187. And 7:31 is the jammer for Team UP, Kim Kong. Sorry for those listening to UP. Whipper-Willa throwing her body around out there.
Trying to play some offense for Kim Kong there, but Aurora heading to the penalty box there as Slamlet reapproaches the pack, getting some offense from Bio on the outside, just enough for Slamlet to get by. A nice hit to the inside by number 15, Cora Slane.
Out of the box is number 085, Ripper. Came out looking ready to do some damage, takes her place on turn number 3. Like, all right, where's that jammer? Let's see who I can help. Freezer jammer through on her initial pass, so.
Slamlet gets through, picking up 4 more points for Ann Arbor and calling off the jam. Sorry, I'm giggling a little bit. One of our OPRs is losing his footing a bit.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to go down. I'm like,
16 points for Slamlet, that jam.
Boy, that was so easy. I'm like,
Slamlet's doing a really great job jamming this game. Had a 28-point jam, had a 20-point jam, had 16 points. Slamlet is most certainly so far going to be the one with our jam at the end of the night.
Yep, we just have to tell those guys because we haven't been calling that. We read it wrong. Number 18 is out there, none of your business, back on the track.
Starbuck on the toe stops on that outside line, through on the initial pass, about half a track behind.
I just love that when you can do that. I don't see y'all do that. You know, up on your toes, up, tiptoe around there.
Being on your toe stops is spooky.
It's crazy.
Everybody is over on turn 3, but Starbuck through for 4.
Ann Arbor's got 1 going to the box.
Number 112, Luna, doing a great job knocking Nutter Your Business to the inside line, but picking up a penalty.
Madracula went to the box for first penalty of the day. Oh, look at this. I love it when the action's right in front of us. Number 13 trying to get through, grabbing those points for Team UP.
We had a little bit of jammer on jammer action over there at turn 3. Both jammers through, picking up 4.
Yep.
So it looks like Ann Arbor picked up 4 points, while Team UP picked up 8.
That, 4 more than them. That's all that matters.
Yeah, score is now 196 to 65.
I always love the jammer on jammer, even though they said we weren't supposed to say it anymore. I was told that. I'm like, it's jammer on jammer. That doesn't sound right. I'm like, all right.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going now.
No, I see where somebody else went. I did not. I just keep calling it no matter what.
On the jam line, we've got Adrian for Ann Arbor, who we've seen jam very well multiple times this game. Pushing up that inside line, fighting against 1.
Nice work by number 81. Whipper-Willa not letting jammer through. Luna skating through there looking to set something up. Like
Adrian,
where is everybody?
Jammer status for Ann Arbor once again. And that's Blitzbits out on the initial pass as Adrian does a spin on that inside with a slide. 4 points picked up by Ann Arbor before the jam is called. Looks like we're going to have an official timeout here. I'm personally going to speculate.
Oh, I thought you were going to open those chips. No, I'm kidding.
No. I don't want to give you guys chewing ASMR.
Oh, well, give us your speculation.
My speculation about this official timeout is when Adrian went to the inside of the track there, in the hustle and bustle of it all, it looks like he may have tripped a ref.
Ooh, that's not good. That's
whether it was intentional or not, there was a spill of a ref on the inside of the track, and that may be the discussion in the middle to determine whether or not a penalty may or may not be assessed.
Yeah.
That's my personal speculation.
I didn't see it, so I'm buying. I'm buying what you're throwing down. I'm stealing this again.
Go ahead.
So I can make sure I have everybody. marked off. It's in B. Attack.
Looks like we also have some people fixing up the track on the inside. These skates and these toe stops, our tracks are made with tape and rope.
Yeah.
So that way you can feel under your feet.
Yeah, now. But that was nice of her. Nice of that.
I mean, it's,
Nope.
you get
Yeah.
to go off, you get to hang out with some cool people, you get to see all these games, and
And it sounds like my speculation was correct.
You are
It does sound
spot on.
It does sound like Adrian, the jammer for Ann Arbor, in the hustle and bustle of everything, got mixed up with a ref there and made some contact and caused the referee to fall. So that jammer is actually going to go to the penalty box.
And Adrian is gone.
Oh, they're ejecting him.
Oh, yeah, you can't. Once you touch an official, whether it's an accident or not, I believe, and
Which
Adrian,
that's a big shame for Ann Arbor. He was one of their top jammers
Right.
this game so far.
Yep.
But as we all know, making contact with a skating officials don't wear mouth guards.
No.
And when you are playing roller derby, in order to make contact, one of the things you need to have is a mouth guard.
Yeah.
And so making contact with someone without a mouth guard is a huge safety hazard. So
And-
Adrian has been expelled
Right. And
or
it was
ejected
accidental.
from the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Not expelled. My apologies.
Skates off.
Yep, we'll be
Socks
returning
on.
to the locker room to
Yep.
take gear off and can sit and spectate from the crowds but cannot rejoin the bench.
Yep, can't sit on the bench. I mean, it makes tons of sense to us because safety is our key right now.
Safety is key always in roller derby.
So we're back to jam number 20, shade over under 650 to go in this game.
Make sure you guys take another drink. We hit 200 points for Ann
Yay.
Arbor, 200 to 65. On this power jam, we've got Kim Kong, but not for long. Kim Kong picking up a forearm penalty, meaning there will be a jammer swap here. And since Adrian was ejected, the jammer sitting in the box for Adrian is number 179,
Yeah.
Sid Monster, who is now getting released for the penalty box on an Ann Arbor power jam as we do a jammer switcheroo.
The old switcheroo. And
Team U.P. bridging back all the way to turn 3, giving Sid Monster a chance to pick up some speed before hitting that wall. Sid Monster has 3 to beat, getting held by Ripper,
and
Pepper, and it looks like
Aurora.
Aurora, Ripper, and Pepper.
Yeah. Good work.
Doing a nice
and-
tripod
Oh,
front.
good work there by Ann Arbor. Number 815, Muffin Top, taking the jammer out. A little pile up on turn number 3 as Ann Arbor kind of extended that out a little bit. Number 11,
Kim Kong threw on the initial pass for Team U.P.
Botox, they doing a nice job out there. But again, the minute I call a name, goes to the penalty
It's
box.
the announcer's curse.
It is, and I'm sorry, Botox. It's your first penalty of the game. Get over it. I shouldn't say that real loud, but again, we're glad everybody is joining us online for this game. Ann Arbor up on Team U.P. by 135 points.
Nice quick math.
No,
Nice job.
I could do it when it's 200. It was 201 on struggle.
On the jam line, we've got Slamlet, who we've seen do some really successful jams for Ann Arbor so far, against Starbuck, who's also been oh my goodness gracious, a very successful jammer for Team U.P. Slamlet right on that inside,
Right.
completely untouched.
Beautiful.
Starbuck start in hand. Picking up a forearm penalty, will be heading to the penalty box for a power jam for Slamlet here.
Yeah, not what Team U.P. needs with under 4 minutes, just about under 4 minutes to go in this game. Because in roller derby, you never say never. You just keep skating, because you can score a lot of points. But
We've seen some really large jams so far.
yeah.
I think one of the Kalamazoo games had maybe like a 28-point
Yep.
jam, which is actually the highest scoring jam so far. Slamlet had
Yeah.
a 28-point jam just this game.
And don't tell that skater because We didn't give them a prize. We gave jam away, and the jam is fabulous. The jam, I'm going to reach in front of you.
You're good.
It's a David Country Family Market home style. I'm holding a peach right now, and it's just sugar water. Sugar, peaches, water, lemon juice.
We've got Nutter Your Business on this Power Jam for Ann Arbor, fighting against a strong tripod in the middle of turn 1 and 2. Really pushing on those toe stops, trying to break those links apart. Looking to get maybe some offensive help there by number, I believe that's 8.
Ann Arbor looks a little tired on this jam. They're like, I've been doing a lot out here. None of your business. Plus, she took a nasty fall earlier. Kind of skating through a nice 3-wall there. Goes down one on turn 4. Everybody's going down on turn 4. Must be a wet spot out there. Nope, there we go. Number 18, None of Your Business, just skates around there, takes a look over. I thought she was looking at us, but this is scoreboard behind us, so that took care of that.
Starbuck getting knocked out by number 22.
Excuse me, Nutter was going to do a duck under there, and the 3-wall just dropped their arms, and she just hit them. So good work there by Team U.P.
Holding a nice tripod here right in front of us at turn 1. Ooh, a bit of a spill, though.
Yeah, and I felt that. I don't know about you, but that's an elbow on the ground. I mean, I know you have elbow pads on.
But that impact always feels rough. Looks like no points and no initial pass made by Team U.P. Looks like 5 points picked up there by Ann Arbor. Score is 217 to 65. About a minute 45 left in this game. So I think it is safe to say at this point, with less than 2 minutes
look
left,
at us rolling the dice.
the score, it looks like Ann Arbor B is going to be bringing this game home. Score not official yet, but it looks like tomorrow we're potentially going to see Kalamazoo's A team facing Ann Arbor's B team. That's going to be one hell of a game.
That should be a great game.
And that'll be Saturday at 4:30.
And they looked very strong. So good for Kazoo. Both their teams looked very strong, to be honest with you. So
well, thank you.
Yeah. So really,
don't flatter me so much.
So right now, if I'm looking at, I didn't see Downriver skate, and I know they're a really good team.
Yes,
and
it was a really close game between them and Irish Hills too.
Yeah. Yep. So that'll be a good game tomorrow at 1:45 on track 2. So I'm waiting forward to that. I have a 9 a.m. game, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, that's early.
Hopefully you're staying here in Lansing.
Nope, I'm driving.
Oh, man.
It's only 45 minutes.
Okay, that's not terrible. But official timeout has come to a conclusion. And now on the jam line, looks like Sid Monster, maybe? Yes, Sid Monster and Blitz Bits jamming.
Look at that nice wall there by Ann Arbor. That reflects the score of the game, too. I mean, 65 points. I've seen some great defense today.
And you can just watching Blitz Bits going into this wall, you see the shoulder sawing, trying to break apart those Ann Arbor walls, but they are not budging.
In the other game, it looks like Lansing is rolling right now over Traverse City.
56 to 31, I believe.
Yeah, up by 25. I'm killing this man.
Blitz Bits going to that outside line, fighting one last Ann Arbor blocker, getting through on the initial pass as Sid Monster getting recycled back to the beginning of turn 1 by Pepper. Sid Monster has one to beat, stays in bounds on the straightaway, picking up 4 points for Ann Arbor, as Blitz Bits has one to beat Cora Slane, who I think has done a fantastic job blocking this game so far.
I think you've done a great job. I love
4
announcing
points
with
for
you.
Team U.P.
I miss announcing with you.
Oh, I know. Since you moved away, I was sad. 4 more points for Sid Monster here,
Looks
calling
over,
off the jam.
calls it off. Good call
That is
out,
the
yeah.
final jam of the game. Unofficial final is 225 to 71 in favor of Ann Arbor B.
So now comes the fun part. Who are you guys going to do for?
Jam of the game, highest scoring jam.
I didn't know they were doing that. We didn't call that yet today. So now what we're doing MVPs and higher jam.
Okay. Maybe we should do. Yeah, we'll do this bit for the jam. Perfect.
So now what we're doing is we're getting our MVP jammer, highest jam, and MVP player. So